think this is one of the great holidays that we have, and we got the turkey here. As you said, the turkey is smoked. It's all ready to go. We know where it's starting out. It's starting out here. We don't know where this thing is going to end up today, though.
You know, folks, when you talk about Thanksgiving, football, and traditional rivalries, John Madden said it best. That's a good fit. And today, we honor the legacy of one of the sport's biggest icons with one of the holiday's most iconic matchups. Today, for the 20th time in league history, the Chicago Bears go head-to-head with the Detroit Lions in a Turkey Day showdown.
And there's Jared Goff. The Lions offense has outscored their opponents 104-20 in the last two home games. They're looking to feast again today.
And there's Caleb Williams. He understands what this game means. The stage is set for a big-time upset, or will the roar of the Lions be too much for the rookie?
Head coach Dan Campbell, gritty and tough, but he's giving thanks right now before the game to the officials. He's spreading goodwill and laying the foundation. We'll see what happens after the ball is kicked off.
And happy Thanksgiving, folks, and welcome to the NFL Today, powered by Ram Trucks. I'm James Brown, and I'm so incredibly thankful to be here in the Sean McManus Studio 43 with my colleagues, the Hall of Fame coach, the bright one, that would be Bill Cowher, the multi-talented Emmy Award-winning co-host of CBS Mornings, Nate Burleson, and the former league MVP, the sagacious Matt Ryan. All right, folks, family, football, tradition, and fun, that's what it's all about today. And the John Madden Thanksgiving celebration kicks off in just about a half hour. It's the Bears and the Lions.
Yeah, I'm not sure what sagacious means, but I'm going to go with my opening comment anyhow. So Caleb Williams has had a strong last couple of weeks, but if they're going to pull off the upset like you said today, I think he has to play boldly, right? I think he's got to make plays with his legs, both running the football but also extending, and he's got to push the ball down the field. It's tough to beat a Lions offense that's this explosive.
No doubt about it. And the Lions are sitting comfortably atop of the NFC. How about that? We are in a good day and time. And listen, they do it by so many ways. And it's that running game for me that is anchoring this offense. I love the fact that they have Sonic and Knuckles, Jahmyr Gibbs and David Montgomery. But what does that mean for this offense? It means that passing game, it's easier for Jared Goff, especially to play action. They run the most play action plays in the NFL, averaging 10 yards a clip. When he fakes that handoff and then he picks his eyes up and he's looking for his receivers, it's Goff, 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 Goff cutting up. And that's why this team is so explosive on offense.
And that offensive line is pretty special. But I think what happened in Week 5 when Aiden Hutchinson went down, the biggest question was, how do you replace him? Well, Aaron Glenn has found no problem. They signed Zadarius Smith, but this defense on a whole, when you think about what they've done, they're second in the league in points allowed per game, 6 in takeaways. They really haven't missed a beat. And a lot of it goes to that guy right there, Aaron Glenn, who I think will be a head coach next year in the National Football League.
All right. And now, folks, let's check in with Tracy Wolfson, who's standing by with Lions quarterback Jared Goff. Hello, Tracy.
Hello, JB and Jared. A huge game today, not only because it's your rival, but because it is Thanksgiving. You guys have not won on Thanksgiving since 2016. What would it mean to you, to the team, to the city to get this win today?
Yeah, we want to get done for the fans today. It's it's happy Thanksgiving to everybody here, but we gotta get a W today and bring it home for Detroit.
You talked to us about Chicago, your struggles against them over the last few years. What's it going to take against this defense to come away with the victory?
Yeah, they've got a great defense. We got to play well. We got to take care of the ball and find a way to win.
You have 25 minutes to kick off. You're going to go inside and prepare. How will you prepare to take the field?
Just keep my mind right, enjoy the moment, have fun.
Well, happy Thanksgiving. Good luck today.
Thanks, guys. Thank you.
All right, Tracy, go and knock him alive today in the game. Hey, folks, a reminder, coming up at halftime, country music's hottest rising star, the Grammy-nominated Shabuzi, will headline the Thanksgiving halftime show powered by Verizon right here on CBS.
The NFL Today on CBS is powered by Ram Trucks, built to serve.
Time now for Pregame HQ, delivered by Domino's. You know, since Thomas Brown has taken over as offensive coordinator, Caleb Williams has elevated his game. Just peep the numbers, completing over 70% of his passes while throwing for 571 yards and 2 touches. And for more on this Bears offense, we check in with our NFL Today insider. That will be Jonathan Jones.
Appreciate it, JB. Thomas Brown took over as OC 2 weeks ago. Immediately, the offense looked better. He increased the tempo at practice. He told Caleb Williams, get out of the huddle with urgency, command it when you call the play, and get to the line of scrimmage efficiently. Now, Brown added more motion to make things a bit more complex for the defenses. And Caleb Williams has been told, go out there and be a point guard. You've been surrounded by great talent, so facilitate. He can always make those highlight plays that can't be coached, but these guys, they feed off of your energy. Communicate well, and they'll respond. Nate?
Communicate well, sounds like you, JJ. I appreciate you. All right, this Thanksgiving, Lions fans are moving differently, and rightfully so. Come on now, admit it. The team is balling. And my guy, Kyle Brandt, took it to the backyard to show why Detroit is the real deal.
Are you playing a backyard football game today? Because it feels like the Detroit Lions play one every single week. Fast, fun, ton of offense, bit of screaming sometimes. But remember a few years back, there was a real movement to end the Lions playing on Thanksgiving? It felt like turkey. No one actually wants it, but we just have it every year because it's tradition. Well, now the Lions are a treat. Now the Lions are pie. Time was, we had to watch the Lions with our family. Now we get to. And it's because the Lions went to work. Build your company the old-fashioned way. Hire strong leaders, hard workers, reward them, repeat. The Cowboys can be America's team. The Detroit Lions are the American dream. Bring it in. They're also the league's most likable team. Look, I was born and raised in Chicago. I love these Lions. Vikings fans, Packers fans. This huddle is a safe space. You can admit it. You kind of like the Lions. You have to. Hit me deep. Their head coach is WWE meets Applebee's. What's more? They have running backs named after Genesis games. They got a pair of wideouts and a tackle named after a sun god, whiskey, and pasta. What? And the best Lion chemistry since Simba and Nala. Call it the circle of life. Woo! Goodbye to the Detroit Lions of Thanksgiving past. This is a new Lions, a new Thanksgiving, a new era. And we're going to see them in New Orleans. Boom! Come on! Woo!
There we go, Kyle Brandt. That's what I'm talking about. America's dream, JV. That's what Detroit is.
No question about it. No other reaction from you guys? You like that?
Listen, I love nothing but football in the backyard. That's pretty good.
That's old school.
That's old school.
Give Kyle
this day.
Yeah, I got to give Kyle a call about that ball handling.
You're right. He's not a quarterback. He's a running back.
All right, folks, and there's a couple more games on tap today. Of course, the Giants and the Cowboys are facing off. That's later this afternoon. But the one that we've got our eyes on is tonight. That's when the Dolphins hit the Lambeau to take on the Packers.
You know, you think about the Green Bay Packers' 3 losses. Minnesota, they're 9-2. Philadelphia, 9-2. And Detroit, 10-1. This football team really doesn't have a hole in it. Defensively, second in takeaways under Jeff Hafley. Good offensive line. And that guy right here, Josh Jacobs, to me, has given him an identity and a toughness on that side of the ball. Running the football, even outside of the ball and catching the football. The only thing I'd love to see is Jordan Love maybe picking up his game with his decision-making at this point, but there is no holes in this Green Bay team.
Listen, for the Dolphins, there is the X's and O's, and then there's the weather and woes. Check this out. In games under 40 degrees, his record, 0-4. Completion percentage, 54. Touchdowns, 4. Interceptions, 5. Tua said, I am excited to kill the narrative. The narrative is connected events that have happened consecutively. Every time they play in weather that is cold, they struggle. And it's going to be cold tonight.
27 degrees.
27 degrees. Real field what?
17.
17. So if you want to kill the narrative like Tua is saying, you got to go get a big win in Green Bay.
Yeah, Coach, you mentioned Jordan Love just a moment ago. This was the time of the year last year, though, where he got hot. The last 5 games of the season last year, 10 touchdowns, 1 interception, 71% completion percentage. If they can get him rolling, right, given the rest of their team, I think they're playing better as a team than they were last year.
Yeah.
If they can get Jordan Love to play at that level where he was against the Cowboys in the playoffs last year, this is a scary team coming down the stretch.
Real quick, how big of a deal is it for a quarterback to play in cold weather?
I think it is a big deal, right? If your offense, like we were a dome team in Atlanta, when we would go up north, it was just a little bit different. You weren't throwing in the wind. To me, the wind is the biggest issue, and it gets windy up there in Green Bay.
But is the narrative in their head a problem?
Yes. I mean, of course it is. That's the first thing they were responding to after that game last year. It's certainly in their head.
Hey, Nate gave me a All right, folks.
That's a good question, JB.
Football has been a Motor City tradition, that, Nate, since 1934. 90 years ago, Bill, the Lions and Bears brought out a sold-out crowd. Today, it looks like history may repeat itself.
The Crown Royal Rig is the ultimate tailgate machine. 18 wheels, 2 casks, and a custom Crown cab, delivering a generous spirit to NFL fans. Anywhere the Royal Rig stops, you'll have the opportunity to pack a purple bag for our troops overseas. In return, Crown is treating fans to a special tailgate event with locally inspired Crown cocktails, Royal Rig merch, and local NFL legends. Visit kickoffwithcrown.com to see when the Royal Rig is stopping in your city.
And 32 are more than just jersey numbers for Kirby Joseph and Brian Branch. This season, they've come to symbolize big plays, teamwork, and gratitude. And folks, it extends beyond the field. The league's most dangerous safety duo sat down to reflect on what they're thankful for, their team, their bond, and a unique tradition with one of their fans.
How you think the season been going so far, bro?
I feel like it's going good. You know, we got out to a hot start. We just got to keep going.
I think about this like every time, bro. But that Cowboys game, I really felt like, man, that game was it, though, bro. That really like turned us up, though. No cap. I feel like we really did.
I feel like it brought everybody else like even closer together.
Yeah.
This guy had 2 interceptions and then 1 punch-out, man. BB!
Dan is just a massive guy. I low-key kind of get like a little shaky when he talking to me, and you know he gonna call you out on your BS. Like he gonna praise you when you're doing good. As a player, that's what you want for a coach. I tell everybody, I run through a brick wall for him.
I feel like he preaches so much about culture, but I feel like he is the culture, bro.
No cap.
Cause like the energy he gives off, bro, I feed off it, bro. Like for real, like the way he talks pre-game, post-game, I feel like.
No! You guys willed that game the way you wanted it, and we have that ability. Remember that.
Do you feel like we reached our potential?
Oh, nah, bro. But one thing I do know, bro, is that we gonna keep going, bro. For sure.
Now he throws middle. It is caught. Ingram got popped by Brian Branch.
Nobody knew how this season was finna go and how it was shaped out because they didn't know if he was gonna play safety or nickel. But man,
but we had a vision though.
Yeah, we had the vision. I feel like I ain't gonna lie. I thank God that God works in mysterious ways, and I feel like He just put us in that situation, and then I feel like it just helped out the both of us. You know what I mean?
I would say I really learned a lot from you coming into the league, especially like when you allowed me to stay at your spot over the summer. Just picking your brain, bro, like seeing what you would do in certain situations. But off the field, I feel like, you really my brother, dog.
For sure, fam.
You really my brother, dog.
For sure. You know, it's Thanksgiving, bro, so what you thankful for, bro?
I would say my family, God, and y'all boys.
Love y'all.
Y'all welcome me with open arms and like just teaching me the little ins and outs of how to be a pro, man. Thank y'all boys. What you thankful for?
You know me, bro. I'm thankful for everything. One thing I always say, bro, it is that, like, for real though, like, I'm thankful for my family. I got people that got my back when I was younger. Before I got here, now it's like I'm branching out and now I'm making my own family with y'all boys. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, I do anything for y'all boys, man. I'm thankful for the food on Thanksgiving too.
2nd and 1, Jones intercepted. Joseph, what a pick!
Hey, bro, you heard about that fan that's been donating money for us?
Who is this?
Oh, her name's Samantha, bro. I'm gonna call her. Matter of fact, we're gonna invite her to a game, bro.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna call her right now, bro. Yo, what up, though, Samantha?
Hey, Miss Samantha. How you doing?
I'm good. How are y'all?
We're doing great. We were just talking about how you be donating for us. Every time I make a play, you'll donate like 31, and every time he makes a play, you donate 32, right?
Yep, you got it. Anytime you guys get a pick, and it's double for a pick 6. So
it's double for a pick 6?
We gotta get more of them.
Well, I wanted to invite you to a game for Thanksgiving. You down for that?
Holy
There's love right there.
All right, this Samantha. We'll talk to you soon.
Take care.
It's great to talk to you.
All right. Talk to you too.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Wow. So there is Samantha Stone Cipher. She has now delivered $345 because there's been 11 picks by those two guys, Branch, Kirby. So awesome. Pretty special.
That's great, man. That really was love. I love seeing that. That was awesome. Hey, folks, Buffalo was a movie, but now we're bringing the party to where, Nate? Detroit! Detroit, that's right, folks. The NFL Today is on the road again. This time we'll be live in the Motor City. That's on December the 15th, ahead of the Lions showdown with the Bills. We can't wait to be outside with whose people?
The Detroit faithful. That's right. We're taking the show on the road, baby. Hey, Detroit, what up, though? I need you guys to show up and show out because we going to be there, baby.
We are.
Yes, sir, man.
Go back with more after this.
The NFL Today is sponsored by Prime. From streaming to shipping, it's on Prime. Jersey Mike Subs. Be a sub above. And by Ram Trucks. Built to serve.
All right, folks, it's time now to make every move more with FanDuel. So we put our hunch to the test and make some winning picks.
So I'm going to say DeAndre Swift will have 50-plus rushing yards. Remember, he's playing indoor on turf, and that boy's fast.
Okay, I'm going with David Montgomery for an anytime touchdown. That's right, the one they call Knuckles. I'm going to call him Brass Knuckles today because this is going to be a back alley beatdown for the Lions.
I like it. I was impressed by Jared Goff's all-business approach to the interview right there. He throws 2 touchdown passes today. That's my hunch. He feasts on Thanksgiving.
Ooh, a back alley beatdown.
You know, I'm a little biased, man. I love my Lions, man. What can I say?
All right, folks, kickoff is just around the corner. And guess what? Clark Kellogg is in the house.
Clark's in the house.
We'll see you here back at halftime, folks, so we get you out to Detroit. Nate, take it away.
Because it's the Bears and the Lions right here on CBS. Coming up next.
Nate, you left a whole lot of time left.
I know, I sure did.